Lodha Students Union Karbi Anglong Headquarter Bolangri celebrates its silver jubilee under the theme Honoring the Past and is staging a new tomorrow at Bolangri Public Ground. Agitation by Yumkyum Tribal Council seeking a full-fledged Shamator district enters day 5 in all the district administrative headquarters of Yumkyum inhabited areas. Deputy Commissioner and Chairman Kumar Ramnikant and District Disaster Management Authority Twinsang issues an order to seal the Deputy Commissioner's office for a period of 46 hours with immediate effect to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Member of Naga Club holds its foundation day at Prosili, Fenyu's residence in Kohima village with the host and the first president of the club, Prosili, Fenyu, greeting the invitees with a speech. The Assam state government issues a revised SOP amid the massive spike in the cases of COVID-19 in the state along with the presence of Omicron. Welcome to Nagaland TV. You're watching English Primetime News. I am Yashira and now the news in detail. Agitation by Yumkyum Tribal Council seeking a full-fledged Shamator district enters day 5 in all the administrative headquarters of Yumkyum inhabited areas on Friday. Thousands of protesters went onto the streets demanding immediate declaration of Shamator district, while the protesters clad in traditional attire marched through the town holding placards and raising slogans. A brief program was held at Pungro, Shamator and Chasore, where all the speakers reiterated demand for Shamator district and further made a fervent appeal to fulfill the long-felt aspiration of Yumkyum to live under one unified Yumkyum district, that is Shamator. Notably, day 5 of the agitation for Shamator district demand was held under the aegis of Yumkyum Women Organization. A meeting relating to upcoming 73rd Republic Day celebration was held on Friday at Mokokchung. AC Mokokchung Shashank Pratap Singh along with several officials attended the meeting at DC Planning Conference Hall, Mokokchung. Relating to the upcoming 73rd Republic Day was held on Friday. Meeting along with the AC Mokokchung Shashank Pratap Singh attended the meeting where the meeting was held at DC Planning Conference Hall. Tizit Area Students Union on Thursday carried out a bike rally from Tizit to Mon as a sign of resentment against delay in delivering justice to December 4 and 5 voting victims. Around 150 bikers took to the rally under the banner Justice for Voting. Following the bike rally, the union held a brief meeting with officials of Konyak Union at its office in Mon. TASO President Tahkai Konyak lamented even after more than a month the state government's SIT produced no report of the December 4 incident. The president further stated that such democratic agitations would continue until justice is served. The Nikisumi-led NSCNK faction on Thursday demanded clarification from Director General of Assam Rifles, Lieutenant General Pratap Chandran Nair, for his misleading statements during his Week magazine's recent interview. DGAR Lieutenant General Nair, in his interview to the Week magazine, said that Myanmar-based NSCNK led by Yung Ong weakened after Nikisumi surrendered. The NSCN GPRN was extremely offended by General Nair's comments. The faction strongly condemned the general for making such baseless, deceitful and immoral statements even after the government of India and the NSCN GPRN officially revived the ceasefire on September 8, 2021. Furthermore, the faction asked the general to prove if there is any document or agreement on which the NSCN GPRN had signed or agreed for surrender. An active NSCNR cadre was apprehended by the security forces in Jongsum of Changlang district of Arunachal Pradesh on Thursday. The security forces under Spare Corps, after receiving specific inputs, launched a joint operation with state police and apprehended the NSCN cadre who was carrying out extortion from villagers. The forces recovered 1 pistol, 6 live rounds of ammunition with magazine and indiscriminating documents. The apprehended individual along with recovered weapon and ammunition have been handed over to Changlang police station for further investigation. Deputy Commissioner and Chairman Kumar Ramnikant and District Disaster Management Authority Twinsang on Friday issued an order to seal the Deputy Commissioner's office for a period of 48 hours with immediate effect to prevent the spread of COVID-19. The release mentioned that during the sealing period, normal functioning of the office shall be suspended. However, officers, staff shall make necessary arrangements to work from home and be available on calls to attend to urgent matters. All officers, staff are advised to remain under home isolation during the sealed period until the completion of necessary contact tracing. Deputy Commissioner and Chairman Kumar Ramnikant and District Disaster Management Authority Twinsang on Friday issued an order to seal the Deputy Commissioner's office for a period of 48 hours with immediate effect to prevent the spread of coronavirus. The release mentioned that during the sealing period, normal functioning of the office shall be suspended. However, the office's staff shall make necessary arrangements to work from home and be available on calls to attend to urgent matters. All officers, staff are advised to remain under home isolation during the sealed period until the completion of necessary contact tracing. Lotha Students Union Karbi Anglong headquarters Bor Lengri on Friday celebrated its silver jubilee under the theme Honoring the Past, Envisaging a New Tomorrow at Bor Lengri Public Ground. MLA and Advisor Horticulture and Border Affairs Government of Nagaland Mahtung Yanthang graced the celebration as the special guest. Yanthang in his speech stressed on the importance of unity and time management. He also encouraged the youth to utilize time, respect elders and strive for what goals and objectives one has in life. He further appealed the students to be chain of change and also to give importance to one's own culture. Notably, the Lotha Students Union was established in the year 1997. Meanwhile, a minute of silence was also observed for the departed souls of the pioneers.
Elano, Dena Matolido ha Elamoto, Lumteda, Etoteda, Elitoda was thou Etelalia. Sincerity, perseverance, hard work. Chang Tevjo, Ekamji, Kutangalia, Mbubo shortcut. There is no shortcut. There is no shortcut to success. Elin Tojo, Megane, the Nansangjo, Niamjo, Kutangalia, Muji Mega. 그 맞아서 거는 애능하죠인데 너인데 유다 저 센스가나 너의 도와줘도 거나 유다 매니지먼트 잘 메탈날래 유다 짓다 사로엔스나 유다 저 엘라모나 지자다 메탈날래 너 야니 에키블리 조사나 너 야니 에키블리 조사나 근데 난도 지키베 되는 줄 애능하가 you have the sharpest brain now 능하죠 야니 기브도 거나 이외에 내가 너 nungo yote zurok rustu yang taka gome nungo reflex megana endo sana jelam nungo mental faculty je nungo alam slow down sulaga learn the song lia major sala zakto learn so je 근데 내가 저 sharpest mind 줄 알아 나는 거죠 그마저 그거나 애는가 연인 걔는데 무슨 연이 길라 애는가 한테 받아 그마 스토어 줘야 그마 애는가 가나 근데 내가 저 스토어 줘야 한테 봐줘 어초분 게저 히트다고 가나 어서 이제 내가 연인 받아서 줘 근데 밥때 줘거나 you will regret see that you don't regret 아샤 또 좋아 아나 호도 student life 로 아나 호도 좋은 뭔가서 또 좋은 뭔가서 얘나 regret 온 줄로 I should have done that. I should have been more hardworking. I should have been more sincere. I should have been more studious. That's a don't know what you yakchala. Come on, just go na. You that's the also learning, learn. What you know, I don't know. I tell them what for Ghana. Don't you hand to Togala? In the garden,
Naga Club on Friday held its foundation day at Prasili Pinu's residence in P. Khel Kohima village. Notably, the host and the first president of the club, Prasili Pinu, greeted the invitees with a speech. Pinu, while delivering his speech, spoke about the formation of the Naga Club and the Naga Labour Corps. Furthermore, the resource person Niketu Iralu urged for a back and forth conversation where they can discuss the possibilities of the Nagas in the days ahead.
Bringing back the sad memory. It is important to point out that, therefore, it was the British who attempted to make the homeland of the Nagas parts of India and Burma. They had stealthily and illegally created simply by drawing eastern boundary line of the empire in South Asia without the consent of the Nagas. The rightful owners of the land, as such, the Naga Club, Nagaland, submitted the historic memorandum to the British Statutory Commission headed by Sir John Simon in Kohima in 1927.
I like the subject or the theme given to me, what the Naga struggle has achieved, and it is an assessment. It sounds like a question at first, but it is not. It is an assertion of my conclusion or my assessment in answer to the question many, especially the younger generation of Nagas today, are asking because they are disturbed and insecure because of the society the Naga struggle has produced. I think all of you are aware of this questioning going on, especially in the minds of our younger generation.
The Assam state government on Friday issued a revised SOP amid the massive spike in the cases of COVID-19 in the state, along with the presence of Omicron. As per the latest SOP, night curfew has been imposed from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Furthermore, all the shops and business establishments are advised to close down by 9 p.m., while in airport and railway stations, all people including children under 15 age with single vaccination and non-vaccination will have to undergo compulsory COVID test. However, people with the double vaccine will be provided with a leaflet so that they can go back home and do a COVID-19 test. Meanwhile, as a precautionary measure, schools up to class 8 in Kamrup Metropolitan would be closed starting January 8. In other districts, this will apply till class 5. Notably, employees engaged in emergency essential services shall attend their duty without any restrictions at any place. Manipur has made it mandatory for people to produce negative COVID-19 test reports for entering the state from Saturday, citing a surge in infections in some states of the country. The order came after the state reported 59 COVID-19 cases, which took Manipur's tally to 1,25,964. The state has 318 active cases and 2,009 related fatalities with a recovery rate of 98.15%. Director of Health K. Rajo Singh notified that all air, road passengers or anybody entering the state should mandatorily carry negative COVID-19 RT-PCR test report done within 48 hours of arrival into the state. Many as 62 COVID-19 cases are under home isolation. 12 people were fined 2,100 on Thursday for not wearing face masks in public places, spitting in public and violating other COVID-19 guidelines. A case has been filed against celebrity hairstylist Javed Habib under varied sections of the Indian Penal Code and relevant sections of the Epidemic Act for misbehaving with a woman during a workshop in Uttar Pradesh's Muzaffarnagar. Habib has also been booked for assault and insult and has got the attention of the National Commission for Women. The hairstylist is seen spitting on the woman's hair, saying that in case of thirst of water, one can use saliva. The woman, identified as Pooja Gupta, an owner of a beauty parlor, said that she attended the workshop to learn something, but her questions were not answered. She was later called to the stage on the pretext of hair cutting class. Javed spattered twice on the lady's hair. The video was recorded by the woman's husband. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Friday inaugurated the second campus of Chittaranjan National Cancer Institute in Kolkata via video conferencing, while West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee also attended the inauguration ceremony. Notably, the second campus of CNCI has been built in line with Modi's vision to expand and upgrade health facilities in all parts of the country. The campus is a 460-bedded comprehensive cancer center unit with cutting-edge infrastructure for cancer diagnosis, staging, treatment and care. The new campus of the institute has been built at a cost of more than 530 crore, of which nearly 400 crore has been provided by the centre, while the remaining by the West Bengal government.
कैंसर से जुड़ा इलाज, इससे जुड़ी सर्जरी और थेरेपी अब कोलकाता के इस आधुनिक अस्पताल की वजह से भी और सुलभ हो जाएगी। साथियों, आज देश ने एक और महत्वपूर्ण पड़ाव को पार किया है।
Sri Lanka and India launched a joint venture on Thursday to revive a strategic British colonial-era oil storage facility and strengthen energy security in the region. The deal is seen as countering China's rising influence in the region and comes 2 days ahead of a visit to the Indian Ocean Island nation by Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi. Under the joint venture, Sri Lanka will hold 51% and India will hold the rest. Under the new deal, the Indian company will have a 50-year lease on the 14 tanks that currently being operated and will have joint ownership of 61 tanks with Sri Lanka's state-owned Ceylon Petroleum Corporation. The CPC, which is in competition with the Indian Oil Corporation for retail fuel sales on the island, will also have 24 tanks to run on their own. As part of the ongoing humanitarian assistance to Afghan people, India supplied the third batch of medical assistance to Afghanistan on Friday. The medical assistance comprised of 2 tons of essential life-saving medicines. The medicines have been handed over to the Indira Gandhi Hospital, Kabul. India earlier supplied 5 lakh doses of COVID vaccines and 1.6 tons of medical assistance to Afghanistan through the World Health Organization. The BJP MPs staged a silent protest against the Congress over the recent lapse in the security of PM Narendra Modi's visit to Punjab on Friday. The BJP MPs staged the protest near the Mahatma Gandhi statue in the Parliament House complex against the incident. The party also made a strategy to go to Raj Bhavan across the country and submit memorandum. The party decided to hold series of protests to expose the Congress nationwide. Meanwhile, the MPs also wrote a letter to Sonia Gandhi regarding the lapse by the Punjab government in the Prime Minister's security and the attitude of the Congress High Command over it. That is all for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV for more news and updates.